If you're wanting to teach your kids to be financially successful, then you are going to want to know about these budgeting apps meant for kids. Hey there, Brittany Flammer here with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. I have tested 8 different budgeting apps meant for kids. Some of them come with debit cards where you actually transfer money onto the cards for your kids to use. Some of them are virtual budgeting where you're not actually transferring money, you're just using a virtual number teaching your kids about budgeting. I have included both so that you can decide what is best for you and for your kids. The first budgeting app I want to talk about is FamZoo. Now, FamZoo works on your computer or on the app on your phone. When you create an account, you can choose avatars for each child and you set up an allowance for each child. Now, you can choose a fixed amount for the allowance, an amount based on their age, a combination of both, or a list of chores for them to get paid by the chore. You set the allowance up for daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly payments, and the allowance will go into the accounts you create. By default, they have a spending, saving, giving account, but you can create other accounts if you prefer. You can choose the interest rate and pay interest to your children's on their accounts. You can match their payments if you want. Now, I think setting up your account and setting up the allowance is easier done on a computer. And then on the mobile app, you can easily at a glance see how much they have in their account. You can treat their allowance as a virtual number, or you can actually get debit cards for them so you can actually put money on them and transfer money onto it. Now, FamZoo is not free. They do give you a 60-day free trial, which is a long time to try it out, test it, and see if you like it. After your free trial, you can pay as little as $2.50 a month if you pay in advance. Or if you want to pay month to month, it's $5.99 a month. The second budgeting app meant for kids is Rooster Money. Now, Rooster Money is not available on the computer. You can download the app to your phone. They have a free version and a paid for version. It is a virtual way of tracking your kids' budget. No debit cards involved. When you set up your account for your kids, you can customize it with photos for each kid, and they can have their own login, whether they're logging in on your phone or they're logging in on their own devices. They can all have separate logins. Rooster Money comes with pots for you to put their allowance into, and they automatically come with 3. They automatically come with the spending, giving, and saving pot, but you can create any other pots that you want and customize them. You set up the allowance to a fixed dollar amount, and you choose what percentage goes into each pot. Allowance payments are done automatically. They can be done weekly or on a fortnight, every 2 weeks, or monthly. But if you don't want to pay 1 week, you can pause it. You can also boost them money at any time. If they do extra jobs or for gifts or for any reason, you can boost them money. All of this is available with the free option. If you want to upgrade to the paid option, you can pay them interest as well as track chores. The paid option is $18.99 for the entire year, or if you want to pay by the month, it's $2.99 per month. Bankaroo is the third budgeting app for kids. It is available for free online, so you can get it for free online on your computer or your phone, or you can pay a one-time fee to download the app on your phone, and that way you can access it when you're offline. When you create an account, you set it up for each of your children. They have their own avatar, their own login information. You set the currency, and the allowance, you set up the allowance for each child at a set fixed amount. It is paid automatically, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You can match their savings. You can choose how much you match per dollar. So you can match 25 cents for every dollar they save, or $1 for every dollar. You can choose whatever amount you want. You can also pay interest. You choose the interest rate and you choose what you pay interest on. If it's just the money they put in savings or all of the money they earn, you choose what you pay interest on. Your kids can add goals, savings goals, and they can automatically contribute to them if they want. As a parent, you can also go in and add money to them for extra jobs or for gifts or for any reason in addition to the allowance. And you can have your kids set up reoccurring payments if they have any payments that they pay regularly. Like I said, Bankaroo is free if you're using it online. If you want to pay for the app, there's a one-time fee of $4.99. And don't get this confused, there is a school edition of Bankaroo. That app is free. If you accidentally download it like I did, there's a link to take you to the free version. Piggy Bank is an app for kids available only on your phone. It is not really for budgeting. It is simply to track your savings. Really straightforward. You have a piggy bank and you choose how much money goes into it. You can only use it for one child. It wouldn't work if you have lots of different kids, or if you're saving as a family for one goal. You can visually track the money into the account and watch it. If you are looking for an app with a debit card for your kids, BusyKid is the cheapest option. It comes with the app as well as one debit card. Then you can pay extra for additional debit cards. Kids have their own PIN to log into their account. The debit card that you get for it is a Visa, and you can't customize it, but you can choose between a couple of very basic designs for that debit card. Now, the allowance, you can do a set amount for the allowance, or you can pay allowance based on chores. It is preset by age, but you can customize it how you want. You can also, as a parent, pay bonuses to your kids. You can automate what percentage goes into spending, saving, sharing. You can match payments. Now, with BusyKid, you will link your checking account to transfer money onto the BusyKid debit card for your kids to use when you pay them their allowance. You can also get money from credit card or debit card, but there will be fees associated with that. Your kids can invest with BusyKid with as little as $10. And with BusyKid, your kids can donate to charity right there in BusyKid. They have a list of charities that you can donate to. BusyKid is $19.99 for a full year, and that comes with one debit card. If you have more kids and want to add additional debit cards, it's $7.99 per year per card that you add to it. GoHenry is another budgeting app for kids that has a debit card and app to go with it. GoHenry has individual login and individual debit cards for each kid. You link your bank account so that the money can actually be transferred to the GoHenry debit card. You can set an allowance amount, or you can pay per chore. You choose whatever amount you want. They have a list of common chores and average amounts that parents pay, but you can use any chores, create your own chores, and pay however much you want per chore. You choose which day of the week that the kids get paid. You can also set savings goals and transfer money into those savings goals. At a glance on the app on your phone, you can see for each kid how much money they have available to spend, how much they have in savings. As a parent, you can set spending controls. You can also block the card so it's turned off so they can't use it, as well as you can get notifications when they buy anything, the store, and the amount. If you are not sure if you're ready to jump in, these budgeting apps that are just virtual money are a lot easier to test out. The ones with debit cards are a little bit more complex. GoHenry has a demo mode, so you can download the app for free, log in, and use a demo. So it doesn't let you do everything in it, but it shows you most of the features to give you a good idea on what it's like if you want to actually go for it and pay for it. Once you decide that you want GoHenry, it's a free 30-day trial. After the free 30-day trial, it is $3.99 per month per kid. GreenLight is another budgeting app for kids that comes with a debit card. It can be the most expensive. They have different pricing options based on what you want. The basic GreenLight plan comes with up to 5 debit cards for 5 different kids, and the debit cards are MasterCard. Allowance will automatically be transferred into their giving, saving, spending accounts. Parents can set limits, spending limits for the month, spending limits for a certain store. They can turn the card off in their app, as well as get notified when it's used. Kids can set saving goals. When they use their card, they can round up to the nearest dollar and have it put into their savings. If you want, parents have the option of paying interest on their into the kids' savings accounts. There is also a 1% savings reward. This 1% is paid by GreenLight. So GreenLight will put 1% of whatever your kids have in savings. They will pay 1% into their savings account monthly. This basic GreenLight plan is $4.99 per month. If you upgrade to the GreenLight Plus Investing, it's $7.98 per month. You get all of the features we talked about, but your kids have the option of investing. If you upgrade to GreenLight Max, that is $9.99 per month, and that allows you all of the same benefits of the free version plus investing option, and it gives you, rather than 1% savings reward, they do a 2% savings reward, and your kids also get 1% cash back on all of their purchases with their debit card. And that money is put directly into their savings account. Next, the last budgeting app for kids is Qube Money. Now, I recently did a video on Qube Money. It is a budgeting app that comes with a debit card, but it is in beta mode, and it is coming out with Qube Money for families, which allows up to 10 debit cards, meaning up to 10 kids. I recommend Qube Money if you are wanting one app where you do your budgeting for your family, as well as an app for your kids to do their budgeting and use their own debit card. If you want to see that video on Qube Money, check it out right here. Or if you want budgeting apps, if you want a video all about budgeting apps for free, check out my video right down there. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for the rest of my videos about budgeting apps. Thanks so much. See you in the next video.